Hello, my friend, right now. Before we begin, I want you to notice the voice inside your mind. When you are hungry, worried, excited, tired, or making a decision, what language does that voice use? You may be listening to English, studying English, and understanding English, but if your thoughts still begin in another language, speaking will always feel slower. Today, we are going to change that. Not with difficult grammar, not with thousands of words, but with 99 simple sentences that can train your brain to think directly in English. Speak them with me, feel them, use them, and let English become part of your natural thinking. You do not need to understand every English word before you start thinking in English. That belief keeps many learners trapped for years. You only need enough simple language to describe what is happening inside you and around you. Your daily thoughts are not usually complicated. Most of the time, you are thinking about what you need, what you feel, what you should do next, what happened earlier, or what you hope will happen later. That is why these sentences matter. They are not random textbook lines. They are thoughts you can genuinely use. When a sentence matches a real moment in your life, your brain remembers it more deeply. You stop seeing English as information and start experiencing it as communication. Do not rush through these sentences. Listen to each one, speak it aloud, and connect it to something real. You are not trying to impress anyone. You are building a new mental habit. Let us begin with the first sentence. Sentence 1. I am ready for a new day. Say it again with a calm voice. I am ready for a new day. This is a powerful sentence to use when you wake up. Before you check your phone, before the noise of the world enters your mind, begin your day in English, even if you feel tired. This sentence gives your mind direction. Sentence 2. I slept well last night. Use this when you wake up feeling rested. Notice that you are not translating a long idea. You are simply naming your experience. Sentence 3. I did not sleep very well. Not every morning is perfect. Thinking in English does not mean pretending that everything is wonderful. It means describing your real life honestly. Sentence 4. I still feel a little tired. This sentence is useful because it connects language with physical feeling. When you notice your body, describe it in English. Sentence 5. I need to get out of bed. This is a thought many people have every morning. Use it at the exact moment you need it. That is how English becomes natural. Sentence 6. I have a busy day ahead. Think about your schedule. Maybe you have work, study, family responsibilities, or personal tasks. Let English enter your planning. Sentence 7. I will take things one step at a time. This sentence is not only good English, it is good advice. A busy day becomes manageable when you focus on the next step instead of worrying about everything at once. Sentence 8. I need to get ready. Simple, useful, and common. Fluency grows from sentences like this because you can use them every day. Sentence 9. What should I wear today? Questions are an important part of thinking. Your inner voice does not only make statements, it also asks questions. Sentence 10. This looks comfortable. Use it when choosing clothes, shoes, or anything you may use during the day. Sentence 11. I think this is a better choice. This sentence helps you express a decision without needing complicated vocabulary. Sentence 12. I am running a little late. Say it when time is moving faster than you expected. Do not panic. Name the situation clearly. Sentence 13. I need to leave soon. This sentence prepares your mind for action. Sentence 14. I hope today goes well. Let this become one of your morning thoughts. It carries hope without making an unrealistic promise. Now pause for a moment. You have already used English for rest, energy, clothes, time, decisions, preparation, and hope. That is what thinking in English looks like. It is not a grand performance. It is a collection of small, useful thoughts. Tomorrow morning, choose at least 3 of these sentences before you speak your native language inside your mind. Give English the first few moments of your day. Now let us move into the actions that fill your ordinary routine. Many learners wait for a special English lesson, but your life is already full of opportunities. Every action can become a sentence. Every routine can become practice. Sentence 15. I am going to make breakfast. Think about it before you begin preparing food. Sentence 16. I am not very hungry yet. This sentence helps you describe your present condition naturally. Sentence 17. I should drink some water. A simple thought connected to a healthy action becomes easy to remember. Sentence 18. This tastes really good. Use English when you react to food. Reactions are powerful because they carry emotion. Sentence 19. I need to clean this up. Say it when you notice a mess, a plate, a desk, or anything that needs attention. Sentence 20. I will do it in a minute. Be honest. We all say this to ourselves. Now say it in English. Sentence 21. I should not forget this. This is useful when you need to remember a key, a document, a phone call, or a responsibility. Sentence 22. Where did I put my phone? You will probably use this sentence more often than you expect. Sentence 23. I found it. A short sentence can still train your brain. Do not ignore small moments. Sentence 24. I need to charge the battery. Use it for your phone, laptop, headphones, or another device. Sentence 25. I am almost ready. This sentence appears in real conversations and inner thoughts. Sentence 26. Let me check everything once more. This helps your mind slow down and review before you leave. Sentence 27. I have everything I need. Say it when you are prepared. Sentence 28. It is time to go. This sentence completes the movement from preparation to action. Notice how these sentences follow a real sequence. You wake up, prepare food, clean, search for something, check your belongings, and leave. When sentences follow the rhythm of your life, your brain does not have to work so hard to remember them. This is an important secret. Do not only study English in categories created by a book. Build English around the order of your own day. Your mind already understands the situation. You are simply giving it a new language. When you perform an action today, describe it silently or aloud. I am opening the door. I am waiting for the bus. I am checking my bag. You do not need permission to practice. Your ordinary life is your classroom. Every day you make dozens of decisions. Some are small, some are important. Each decision gives you a chance to think directly in English. Sentence 29. What should I do first? Use this when you have several tasks. Sentence 30. I think I will start with this. You are choosing a beginning. Sentence 31. This can wait until later. Not everything deserves your immediate attention. Sentence 32. I need more time to think. This is a valuable sentence when you are uncertain. Sentence 33. I am not sure about this yet. You do not always need an immediate answer. It is natural to be unsure. Sentence 34. Let me look at the options. This sentence helps you pause and consider different possibilities. Sentence 35. This seems like the best option. Use it when one choice feels more suitable. Sentence 36. I may change my mind. Decisions are not always permanent. English allows you to express flexibility. Sentence 37. I do not want to rush. Say this when pressure is pushing you to decide too quickly. Sentence 38. I should ask someone for advice. Thinking independently does not mean doing everything alone. Sentence 39. I understand the problem now. This sentence marks a moment of clarity. Sentence 40. There must be another way. Use this when the first solution does not work. Sentence 41. I will try a different approach. This moves you from frustration toward action. Sentence 42. I have made my decision. Say it when your mind is settled. These sentences teach you more than vocabulary. They help you build a thinking process in English. You question, compare, pause, ask for help, understand, adjust, and finally decide. That is the real goal. You are not memorizing isolated lines. You are teaching your brain how to move from one thought to another in English. The next time you choose what to eat, what to wear, which task to begin, or how to solve a problem, do not make the decisions silently in your native language. Use 2 or 3 of these sentences. The decision may be small, but the mental training is powerful. Now we must talk about emotions, because language becomes truly personal when you use it to describe how you feel. Many learners know how to discuss work, travel, or education, but when they are disappointed, worried, proud, or overwhelmed, they immediately return to their native language. Your emotional life is where English can become deeply natural. Sentence 43. I feel good today. A simple positive feeling deserves simple language. Sentence 44. I feel a little nervous. Do not fight the emotion. Name it. Sentence 45. I do not know why I feel this way. Sometimes feelings appear before explanations. Sentence 46. I need a moment to calm down. This sentence gives you space, instead of forcing an immediate reaction. Sentence 47. I can handle this situation. Speak it slowly. Let the sentence become stronger than your fear. Sentence 48. It is okay to feel uncomfortable. Growth often feels uncomfortable. Discomfort does not mean failure. Sentence 49. I am doing the best I can. Use this when you are working sincerely, but still doubting yourself. Sentence 50. I made a mistake, but I can fix it. Do not let one mistake become your identity. Sentence 51. I will try again. This may be one of the most important sentences in any language. Sentence 52. I am learning from this experience. When you search for the lesson, pain becomes useful. Sentence 53. I need to be patient with myself. You would not insult a child who was learning to walk. Do not insult yourself while learning to speak. Sentence 54. I am proud that I did not give up. Celebrate effort, not only perfect results. Sentence 55. Things will become clearer soon. Confusion does not last forever. Sentence 56. I will be okay. Say it with honesty, not as an empty slogan. You have survived difficult days before. These sentences are not only for English practice. They are tools for self-respect. The words you repeat inside your mind shape the way you see yourself. Many learners say, my English is terrible. I am too slow. I always make mistakes. When your mind hears these messages every day, it begins to believe them. Then fear grows, your body becomes tense, and speaking becomes harder. Replace those harsh thoughts with accurate thoughts. Do not say, I am perfect. Say, I am improving. Do not say, I never feel afraid. Say, I can speak even when I feel nervous. English fluency does not require you to become a different human being. It asks you to become more comfortable expressing the person you already are. Thinking in English prepares you for conversation. When your mind already contains simple, natural sentences, you do not have to build everything from the beginning while another person is waiting. Let us practice thoughts and expressions connected to everyday communication. Sentence 57. I would like to say something. Use this when you want to enter a conversation politely. Sentence 58. I understand what you mean. This shows that you are listening. Sentence 59. Could you explain that again? A confident learner asks for clarification instead of pretending to understand. Sentence 60. Please speak a little more slowly. This is a practical request, not a sign of weakness. Sentence 61. I did not catch the last part. Natural speakers use this sentence too. Sentence 62. Let me make sure I understand. Repeat the idea in your own words before responding. Sentence 63. That is an interesting point. This keeps a conversation moving. Sentence 64. I have never thought about it that way. Use it when another person gives you a fresh perspective. Sentence 65. I agree with you. Clear and direct. Sentence 66. I see it differently. You can disagree without becoming disrespectful. Sentence 67. Here is what I think. This prepares the listener for your opinion. Sentence 68. I need a moment to find the right words. This sentence gives you permission to pause. Sentence 69. I am still learning English. Say it without shame. Learning is an active process. Sentence 70. Thank you for being patient with me. Gratitude creates connection. These sentences help you remain calm inside a real conversation. Many learners panic when they do not immediately understand something. Then their mind becomes blank, not because they know nothing, but because anxiety blocks access to what they know. Prepare simple rescue sentences before you need them. Could you say that again? I need a moment. Let me make sure I understand. These expressions keep the conversation alive while your mind catches up. Fluent speakers are not people who never pause. They are people who know how to continue, even when the perfect word does not arrive immediately. You are allowed to speak slowly. You are allowed to correct yourself. You are allowed to ask questions. Communication is not a competition. It is an exchange between human beings. Now let us build the English you need for learning, working, and solving problems. These thoughts will help you remain active instead of becoming discouraged when something feels difficult. Sentence 71. I do not understand this yet. The word yet is important. It leaves the door open. Sentence 72. I need to pay closer attention. Sometimes the problem is not ability. It is focus. Sentence 73. Let me read that one more time. Good learners return to difficult information without embarrassment. Sentence 74. I should write this down. Writing helps your brain hold on to useful language. Sentence 75. This word is new to me. A new word is not evidence of failure. It is an opportunity. Sentence 76. I can understand it from the context. You do not always need a dictionary. Sentence 77. I think I know what it means. Make an intelligent guess. Sentence 78. I will check the meaning later. Do not interrupt every moment of understanding by searching for every small detail. Sentence 79. I need to practice this more. Some skills need repetition, not another explanation. Sentence 80. I am getting faster. Notice progress that happens gradually. Sentence 81. This is easier than it was before. Compare yourself with your past, not with someone else's present. Sentence 82. I can explain this in simple words. True understanding often sounds simple. Sentence 83. I know more than I think I do. Fear sometimes hides your knowledge from you. Sentence 84. I will keep learning every day. Consistency is stronger than occasional intensity. These sentences protect you from one of the greatest dangers in language learning: the belief that difficulty means you are not talented. Difficulty is part of the process. When your brain meets unfamiliar sounds, structures, or vocabulary, it needs time to recognize patterns. That time is not wasted. Your brain is working even when progress feels invisible. Think about how many English sentences you now understand without translating. Once, those sentences were unfamiliar. Through repeated contact, they became normal. The same thing will happen with the language that feels difficult today. Do not demand immediate fluency from yourself. Demand honest practice. Read, listen, repeat, speak, write, and think. These actions may appear small, but together they reshape your ability. We have reached the final group, and these sentences are about identity, courage, purpose, and the future you are creating. The language you use about yourself can either close your mind or open it. Sentence 85. I am becoming more confident. Confidence is not something you suddenly receive. It is something you build. Sentence 86. I can speak even when I make mistakes. Mistakes and communication can exist together. Sentence 87. My accent does not make me less intelligent. An accent is evidence that you know more than one language. Sentence 88. My voice deserves to be heard. Do not hide your ideas because your English is still developing. Sentence 89. I have something valuable to say. Language is the bridge. Your thought is the real message. Sentence 90. I am not competing with anyone. Your journey has its own pace. Sentence 91. I am better than I was yesterday. Progress may be small, but small progress is still movement. Sentence 92. I will not let fear control me. Fear may speak, but it does not have to make your decisions. Sentence 93. I am building a strong English habit. Every sentence you think today strengthens that habit. Sentence 94. English is becoming part of my life. Not only part of your study time, part of your real life. Sentence 95. I can express myself clearly. Simple language can communicate powerful ideas. Sentence 96. I trust myself to keep improving. Trust grows when you keep the promises you make to yourself. Sentence 97. I am creating new opportunities. English may help you study, work, travel, connect, and share your ideas. Sentence 98. I am proud of how far I have come. Do not forget the version of you who once struggled with words you now understand easily. Sentence 99. I can think and speak naturally in English. Say it once more. I can think and speak naturally in English. Do not say it because everything is already perfect. Say it because this is the skill you are building. These 99 sentences are not a magical shortcut. They are a foundation. Their power will come from how you use them. Choose 7 sentences each day. Read them slowly. Speak them aloud. Then look for real moments when those thoughts belong in your life. When you wake up, think, I am ready for a new day. When you face uncertainty, think, I need more time to think. When you make a mistake, say, I will try again. When you do not understand someone, say, could you explain that again? When learning feels difficult, remind yourself, I do not understand this yet. When fear tells you to stay silent, answer, my voice deserves to be heard. This is how the process becomes real. English must leave the page and enter your morning. Your decisions, your emotions, your conversations, your challenges, and your dreams. At first, you may still translate. That is normal. Do not become angry with your mind. It has followed the same language habit for many years. You are not going to destroy that old habit in one day. You are going to build a new pathway beside it. Every time you think a simple English sentence before translating, that new pathway becomes stronger. Every time you describe an action in English, it becomes stronger. Every time you encourage yourself in English, it becomes stronger. Every time you speak before your sentence feels perfect, it becomes stronger. One day, something beautiful will happen. You will be walking, working, cooking, studying, or waiting for someone, and an English thought will appear without effort. You will not build it word by word. You will not translate it. It will simply arrive. That quiet moment will be evidence of change. Do not wait for that moment impatiently. Create the conditions for it through daily practice. You do not need to practice all 99 sentences every day. That may become exhausting. Work with 7 at a time. Use one group for a week, or choose sentences that match what is happening in your life. Keep a small notebook. Write the sentence at the top of the page. Under it, write one real situation where you can use it. For example, I need more time to think. You can use it when making a decision, answering a difficult question, or considering an offer. I am learning from this experience. You can use it after a mistake, disappointment, or challenging conversation. I will keep learning every day. You can use it when motivation is low. When your brain connects a sentence with several real situations, the sentence becomes flexible. You are no longer memorizing one fixed line. You are learning how English works in life. You should also change small details inside the sentences. I have a busy day ahead can become, I have a quiet day ahead. I need to leave soon can become, I need to call her soon. This seems like the best option can become, this seems like the safest option. I feel a little nervous can become, I feel a little excited. When you change one word, you teach your brain to create, instead of only repeat. After you become comfortable with a sentence, ask a related question. I am ready for a new day. Ask yourself, what do I want to achieve today? I need to be patient with myself. Ask, why am I putting so much pressure on myself? I am building a strong English habit. Ask, what can I do today to make that habit stronger? Questions make your inner English conversation deeper. You can also answer yourself with 2 or 3 connected sentences. What should I do first? I think I will start with this. It is the most important task. The other work can wait until later. Now you are no longer thinking in isolated sentences. You are building a natural chain of thoughts. That is how fluency develops. One clear thought leads to another. Remember, thinking in English does not mean forgetting your native language. Your first language is part of your history, identity, family, and culture. You are not replacing it. You are expanding your mind so that English can exist beside it. A multilingual mind is not divided. It is enriched. Be proud of the fact that you are learning to understand the world through another language. That process requires patience, courage, curiosity, and discipline. Some days, English will feel easy. Other days, even a familiar sentence may disappear from your mind. Do not judge your entire journey by one difficult day. Your brain is not a machine that performs exactly the same way every day. Rest, stress, confidence, environment, and emotion can affect your language. Continue gently. When you forget a word, describe it with other words. When you make a grammar mistake, finish your idea first. When someone corrects you, listen without feeling ashamed. When progress feels slow, remember what you can do now that you could not do 6 months ago. Do not let perfection steal the joy of communication. The purpose of English is not to prove that you never make mistakes. The purpose is to understand and be understood. To connect with people, share your ideas, learn new things, and create opportunities. Your English does not need to sound exactly like someone else's English. It needs to become clear, natural, and confident in your own voice. Today, you have 99 tools. Use them. Personalize them. Repeat them. Connect them to real moments. Let them become the language of your ordinary thoughts. Because fluency does not begin when you stand in front of a large audience. It begins when you wake up and think one sentence in English. It begins when you make a small decision without translating. It begins when you encourage yourself after a mistake. It begins when you ask someone to repeat a question instead of staying silent. It begins when you recognize that your voice is allowed to grow while it is still imperfect. Your transformation will not happen through one dramatic moment. It will happen through hundreds of quiet moments. When you choose English again, choose it while walking, choose it while planning, choose it while waiting, choose it while remembering your day, choose it while preparing for tomorrow. Little by little, English will stop feeling like something you are carrying. It will begin to feel like something living inside you. Before we finish, choose one sentence from today that you need most. Maybe it is, I will try again. Maybe it is, my voice deserves to be heard. Maybe it is, I need to be patient with myself. Speak that sentence now and carry it into your day. Do not simply admire these 99 sentences. Use them until they become yours. Your English does not need perfection. It needs your courage, your consistency, and your real voice. Keep thinking, keep speaking, and keep moving forward. One sentence at a time, your mind is becoming fluent.